Question 1. Autumn, what do you got for that one? Same y-intercept.
A, D, E, and F.
Yeah, remember that just means this last number. That's all it's asking. Last number. Has nothing to do with the slope, wants to know the y-intercept. Question 2 is asking a similar type question. Create the graphs, explain how they are the same, how are they different. Well, look at the slopes. What number is in front of the x on both of them?
1, 4.
Slopes are the same. What should that tell us about our lines?
They're going to be the same diagonal.
They're going to be same diagonal. They're going to be parallel.
They're parallel.
They're going to be parallel. Okay, because the slopes are the same. Slopes are the same means that their angles are the same. They will never cross. Okay, so they are parallel. How are they different? What number is behind the x here?
-5.
This one is -5.
There's
This
nothing.
one is nothing. Okay, that's like having a +0 on it. So what is different? The y-intercepts. Just like what we talked about here. This last number is the y-intercept. Where it crosses the y-axis. Okay, I did notice some people on one of our assignments here, remember the y always goes this way, the x goes this way. A couple of us had that flipped on our last warm-up on Tuesday. So if we are going to graph this, let's graph this one first. So the y-intercept is 0. That means it goes here. Now what does the 1/4 mean? It means 1 up, 4 to the right. It has to go in that order. Rise over run. So up 1, to the right 4. Up 1, to the right 4. Now sometimes your dots aren't going to line up if these are not perfectly spaced, so help yourself to graph paper. But that's what the graph should look like. Then I'm going to label that's y equals 1 over 4x. Y-intercept is 0. What's different about this one? It's -5. That means it crosses down 5. And I probably should have thought about this one before I graphed it, because I didn't really give myself room here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it starts right here. 5 below the origin. Up 1, to the right 4. Up 1, to the right 4. Should be parallel. And down 5. So how are they the same? Same slope. Will never cross. Parallel. How are they different? Different y-intercepts. It's shifted down. However you want to say that. Questions on that? All right, question number 3, Kellen.
Our cable company charges $70 per month for cable service to existing customers. Find a linear equation representing the relationship between X number of months of service and Y the total amount of paid in dollars by the existing customer.
Okay. So y is how much we're paying. How much are we paying? $70 per, what's the say to use for months? X. So there is your equation for A. B, Jonas, what changes?
There's an additional one-time $100 service fee.
Okay, so what changes in our equation, Jonas?
Add 100.
Add 100.
Congratulations to Hallie Halverson for guessing the closest number of books in the library. The answer was 12,475 books. And congratulations to Zoe Bierke and Olivia Slider for knowing their librarians the best. Stop down in the library today to claim your prizes.
All right, question C. Brooks, what do you think on that one? How will the two equations that we just put, I wrote them down there again for you, be related?
They're different because one of them starts at $100.
And the other one starts at
0.
0. Will they be parallel? Yeah, so still parallel. This one shifted up 100 because you have a $100 one-time fee. Question 4, matching. Josh, give me 1.
1 and C go together. Or wait, no.
1 and C, okay? I agree with that. Georgia.
2 and A.
2 and A. I agree with that. Chesney.
4 and B.
4 and B, and that leaves 3 and D. That is correct. Question number 5. Kaylee, would you read that one, please?
A mountain road is 5 miles long and gains elevation at a constant rate. After 2 miles, the elevation is 5,500 feet above sea level. After 4 miles, the elevation is 6,200 feet above sea level. Find the elevation of the road at the point where the road begins.
All right, so it's gaining at a constant rate. So that means it's a gradual incline, it's linear. All right, so to go from mile 2 to 4, how much did it go up? 700, so another 2 miles to go up another 700, because it's constant, right? So we want to know what it was at the beginning. So 4 to 2 was subtract 700. 2 to 0 would be subtract 700. What's the elevation? 4,800 feet above sea level. And again, it's constant, that's why we can add or subtract there. B, describe where you would see this point A on the graph. Okay, well, how many miles have you traveled at the beginning, Colin? 0. And what's your elevation?
4,800.
And what's this point called? The y-intercept. It's where it crosses that y-axis. The first dot.
Good job, Caleb.
All right.